Welcome back to game making tutorial. Uh, this is episode number 4. Today we're gonna go over sounds. We're gonna add sound to our game because a game is not fun if there's no sound in it. That's one of the aspects that many beginner game developers just overlook. They don't add sound to their game. And well, I mean, game it can be fun, but sounds make it a lot more fun. Right. Like, I know the game is cool and everything, but no fun. No fun if there's no sound. So we're gonna add sounds. So you go here, create sound, or you can just click here and create a sound, same thing. So the first sound is gonna be when you collect a coin. So we're gonna load a sound. If you can't see them like this, they'll be like next to your sprites and whatever. Just click on the sound folder. And this first sound will be when you die. So let's see if there's one appropriate for it. Lose. When you lose. Let's see when you number 2. Then you can listen to it. That one's whatever. Try to see lose number 1. Lose 1. Lose 1 is better. So you put S for sound, or actually that's for sprites. So just put sound loose. And the second sound we're gonna load. We're gonna load one for when you pass the level. So there was one that said success. So we load success here. A sound pass for passing the level. Awesome. And lastly, we're gonna add a background sound. Oops, I added a sprite. Didn't mean to add a sprite. Sorry about that. Delete the sprite. Gonna add a background sound. So this is all small sounds, but need a song. So I think there's one right here that says music. I think that's a background sound. It is. You can make your own music and load it, or just load some from there. Music. Let's just call it music. Save. I'll always save periodically. And now we're gonna make it so when you lose, when you touch the ghost, we're gonna play a sound. And that's in main 2. Main 1, I mean. So just add it like before you jump back to where you start. Play loose and loop false. We don't want the sound to loop and play over and over and over again. And when you go to the next level, which is right here, right before you go to the next room, let's play the sound of you passed. Nice. And now let's add the thing that's gonna play the background music. So object music player. So when the game starts, it's gonna play song music, and it's gonna loop this one because we want the background music to keep playing over and over and over again. Now on the first room, we're gonna add the music player. So the music starts playing as soon as the game starts. Now we run it. And there's a background song. So it said da 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 after you died, but it says that after you press OK. We don't want that. this worked perfectly. But this one's not quite right. So what we're gonna do here is go back to your boy and remember order matters. So displays a message, and after it displays a message, it plays a sound. So what about playing the sound first and then displaying the message? That should do it. That should work. So we run it. Music starts playing, whatever. And let's see. Works just fine. Alright. And this one. Ta-da! Also, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but we go under lives. Like, lives are above us. And that happens because the objective for the boy was placed first and then the lives were placed. But we don't really want it to be that way, do we? I don't think we do. So we can fix that in an easy way by just going to the sprite for life and editing it and transforming it here where it says images and then opacity. Uncheck relative, and you can make how strong the colors are, the alpha of the image. If you drop the alpha a little bit to like 175, sounds good. Then the image is a bit transparent, and then you will be able to see your sprite if it's under the image of lives. That's a quick easy fix right there. Okay, but what if we also added a sound for every time you collect a coin? I think that'd be good. An incentive to collect coins. Oh, so what could it be though? A gunshot, but the little click sound. Or cash register. A click. Let's do click tiny. Okay, no, that's not good. No. This click sounds better. So we're gonna use that. Sound coin. And then, boy, when you collect the coin, or the coin's destroyed, I'm gonna play the sound coin. Oh, I think I ran it in normal mode and not debug mode. That doesn't make a difference really. You just don't have this little window up here. Hey. Yeah. Game going by a lot better. Good. I can't type. That's my biggest problem. I just can't type. And it sucks, but it is what it is. And now what we are gonna add is a pause screen. That's right, a pause screen. So when you press ESC, the game is gonna pause. No, it's not gonna exit, it's gonna pause. So first we have to make it so the ESC button doesn't end the game. So the ESC button cannot end the game anymore. Okay. So now we make another button. This one's gonna be one to go back to the game. So color was green, I think. I don't remember what color the font was here. Or like was bold, I remember, I think. Try bold on 18. Okay. Resume. Let's see, go back to the game. I think that looks good. Okay, so this is a S for sprite, resume for resume, and B for button. Resume button. And then we make the object for the resume button. Object resume button. So now we're gonna add another object, which is gonna be the object object pause controller. And in the pause controller, when it detects that the key ask, which is function keys, probably no others, escape. When esc is pressed, then it's gonna to make a pause. This is what's gonna happen. We're gonna have to save the game at its current state. And then here you can name your file whatever you want. So we can name it, for example, maze save, and then you can give it any kind of extension name. Don't give it something like .exe or jar or whatever, you know, Java. Don't do something that is common PNG. Because it's just gonna, I don't know what's gonna happen honestly, and I recommend using your own, like maze save dot like, and then your name, or like maze, or you don't have to have one anyway. But yeah, just save maze. And then what happens then? Okay, so we need a new room. So we add a room. Let's make this room pretty. So we add the background color, and we add the only button this room is gonna have. Resume button. So this is the room pause. Oh, not paw, but pause. This is a pause room. Then it saves the game and it goes to a different room. It goes to pause room. This is gonna be rotating. What is? Okay, yeah. So it goes to pause room. That's it. And once we're in the pause room, there's only this button. And what's this button gonna do? When it's clicked on, what it is gonna do is simply load the game. Makes game.maze. That's all it's gonna do. So now we run it. We run it, we play it. And our pause should work. But it won't, you know why? Because of one reason. And that reason is that we didn't add the pause controller to our levels. So we just added anywhere, really doesn't matter, because it's not something that we're gonna see. Just as long as it's there, then we're good. So now what we're gonna do is try to pause it. Okay, it's paused. Now if we want to resume, just click resume. Or not. Not sure what's happening here. Maybe the file name is not matching. That could be a reason. maze save that maze, and this loads maze game that maze. See? Save. The file name wasn't matching, so it was trying to load something that didn't exist. So it's like, uh, yeah, I can't load that because it's not there. And now again, we try it out a little bit. We pause it because we have to go take a piss or whatever. Come back, resume, and oh, there we are. Now we have a little pause system. Okay, cool. Resume, whatever. But we also added a quit button. I think that would be cool. So we already have a quit button made because we had one in our main menu, so we can just add a quit button here. And now if you're tired of the game and you want to quit it, you just pause and press quit. Like so. Right here. Blah 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 blah. Level, oh crap, I'm bored. Okay, quit. And you're done. You don't have to play anymore. Awesome. So we added sound. We fixed the little life bug that you can see your character under the lives. And we added a pause system. Game is taking shape. And it's becoming an actual game. Now my challenge for you guys is to make 3 more levels for next tutorial. So we can have 5 levels in total. Let's do that. You make your 3 own levels, design them however you want, and I'll see you all in tutorial number 4. Alright, take care and make your game great.